So can AI really diagnose an STI? A new study looked into this, and the results are pretty surprising. First off, why does this research even matter? Well, STIs are a massive global health problem. Just how massive? The World Health Organization estimates 374 million new STIs happen globally every single year. Catching these early is absolutely critical, but it's tough, which is why researchers are turning to tech. This brings us to the big question behind a major new review. Basically, can an AI accurately tell if you have an STI just from looking at a photo? To find out, scientists sifted through thousands of studies, narrowing them down to the 140 most important ones. So what did this huge analysis actually uncover? Well, it's kind of a mixed bag. At first glance, you look at the results and think, wow, these AI models are incredible. For several conditions, the AI was highly sensitive and specific. In other words, it was really accurate. But when they dug deeper, they found a massive imbalance in what the AI was actually trained on. And this chart really says it all. Almost 80% of the research was focused on just one thing: mpox. This huge imbalance was the first major red flag. It meant the results weren't as good as they seemed. The review found a high risk of bias, a lack of validation, and almost no real-world clinical testing. Get this, a whopping 76% of the studies had a high risk of bias in who they studied. So an AI that works in a lab might completely fail when it meets diverse, real-world patients. And here's the real kicker. Almost all of these were just proof of concept, barely past the idea stage. So what's the path forward? How do we get this tech from a lab into an actual clinic? Luckily, the study lays out a roadmap, matching current problems with clear future solutions. A huge next step is clinical validation, actually testing on real patients, and that's barely even started. So AI shows promise, but there's a long way to go before it's a truly reliable tool. So could your phone be a doctor one day? Maybe, but the science definitely needs to catch up to the hype. Of course, this was a quick summary. For a deeper dive, we always suggest checking out the original research.